Yo! We're back. Day number 2. I'm in the wrong screen entirely here. We should be looking at the tournament, but good to have everyone back here, y'all. I am excited. I hope that y'all are excited. This is day 2 of the new way to play finals. This is going to be a good one, y'all. We had an awesome start yesterday. Stream was popping. Games were amazing. Some of the closest matches that we've seen in a while here. We got to see 2 tiebreakers in this stream alone. And if you watched Robert's stream, you would have watched a very nice set between Pramo and Apex. And we are going to be seeing the results of the first 2 sets of yesterday, which would be the winners playing against each other, not the losers. Yesterday we saw the losers play. Melon played against Pramo. Both of them lost their sets. Both of them could be considered upsets, but this whole top 4 is strong, so I'm not sure if I would say that, but, you know, it is what it is. So today, we are going to be watching the winners of those 2 sets. Leverage defeated Apex 4... No, what am I saying? Leverage defeated Melon 4-3, and Apex defeated Pramo 4-2. We will be watching today Apex playing against Leverage to start things off. Let me pull up the bracket in just a quick second here to show you what I mean by that. So here is what we have watched so far. Yesterday, no, that doesn't look any better. Here we go. Yesterday we watched Leverage 4-3 against Melon. Melon had previously not lost a single set this entire tournament, finally doing so in the upper bracket semifinals. And then we saw Melon play again, nearly being eliminated in 4th place to Pramo, the Battle Buddies, but they did hold on with a very strong Game 7 performance. So they move on. Pramo has been eliminated in 4th place. They don't get a very big share of that $10,000 prize pool, which is the major prize this tournament. Melon does advance. So the 2 games we will see today are going to be Leverage and Apex playing in the upper bracket finals. Then we will be watching the loser of this set play against Melon here. Another team will be eliminated today. Yesterday it was Pramo. Today it's going to be one of these 3 teams. Any of them could be eliminated in theory. And we will know what our grand final set's going to be. Grand finals is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be a best of 9, I believe, and it's going to be the only set tomorrow. So we might have like the code right after this set, and it might be a shorter stream. We'll see how it is. Maybe I will do some gameplay beforehand just to kind of let everyone gather in here and ready up for it. We'll see what I decide to do, but I am excited for it either way, and I hope that you are too. This should be a very, very nice tournament. I went ahead and started pretty early today. Ooh, that's the wrong one. I wanted to go to this one. I started pretty early today, and the reason I started early is because I wanted to give people a little bit more time to join. I realized that last time it took a good amount of time for everyone to start getting in here. So I'm trying to make sure that I give ample time today. Gonna send my Discord message really quickly. Gonna send that real quick. All right, that should be all set up. Discord has been pinged. Everyone have been pinged. We need to go ahead and start that prediction. AJ, if you are in here, it looks like you are in here. If you could have the prediction set to end at 9:03 Eastern time. So you probably want to start it in about like 2 minutes here, or a minute, I don't know. If you could set it up, that would be great. If you don't end up setting it up in time, I will set it up. But I might forget, so I'm just trying to do that correctly. But yes, the sets are going to be Apex and yeah, who win Apex Leverage. I'm going to have it ready to start, but I'm not going to start it. Maybe the mods will have already taken care of it, but we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and play a couple games after looking over the teams. Actually, no, we can do that later. I'll just play like a game or 2. Skirmish mode is out, so I'll just play some skirmish. Excited for that. As usual, I'm streaming this in English, Robert is streaming this in Spanish, but also, Fatness was supposed to be streaming today in English. His internet stopped working, so his stream is no longer going to be a thing, except for Fishy is taking over his stream, which is interesting because it's going to be Fishy, but it's going to be on Fatness's channel. And Fishy's PC has had issues lately, so don't know if that's going to actually function or not. We will see, I suppose. But, if so, maybe you can check him out. Maybe my viewers are going to be pretty dead today comparatively. We'll see. Don't really know. Oh, it looks like the prediction has been set up. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's been taken care of. Alright, well, I am going to see what sneaky business I can pull off over here. On the rear of the enemy. Double track this guy. Easy. Get a nice clip in there. What's up, Candy Berries? What's up, OG Tanker? Everyone, H1 Axie. Good to have everybody in here. Sorry I'm not going to be able to keep up with the notifications today. I want to make that very clear. Yesterday, chat was so fast, I couldn't see a message for more than just a little bit at a time, and it was very difficult for me to keep track of anything. So, I apologize in advance. They're actually looking at me over here. Instead of stopping the base. Oh, they are going to stop the base anyway. Maybe we've already lost a tank, because for some reason, 50B decided to flank all the way around the map with me and leave the rest of our team. Interesting decision there. Oh no. Oh no. I just got killed. Still alive, barely. Barely. Is the E5 gonna turn for me? And, now 50B screwing me over. My goodness. Team's not, playing off of me, or I'm not playing off of them very well, but I don't know what this 50B was thinking this entire game, to be honest with you. And, of course, he's looking my way. 50B screwed me over there big hard. That's alright. Play another quick game. Posture is posture, yes. Posture is me sitting up straight. 15-minute runtime, you got it. Okay, sounds good, AJ. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. You the guy. Okay. Apex and Leverage both looked very strong yesterday. So it's hard to say who wins this one, to be honest with you. I don't really know how it's gonna go. Of course, I'm in Pincer. You know, Apex is a Pincer clan. But I have a lot of friends in Leverage. They've been trying to convince me to join Leverage. And they've been pretty convincing, I won't lie. But, so I don't really have a favorite for today. Because I've got friends in both teams. But, yeah, I won't pick anyone particularly here. But I am excited to see a close set. That I am certain we will see. This guy's just flanking wide. Going for a shot right there. Here's the Badger looking. Badger is looking at me. So I'm going to stay right here, see if the mouse drives that way. Good. EVP just kind of YOLO'd hard. Yeah, he went a little bit too much. Now I'm in trouble, getting pushed on this side of the map, so I'm going to back off. Nice bounce. Bozo. And our T95 is AFK. That's actually very bad for us. This guy bounced again, Bozo. Goodness. I've gotten surrounded. I back off here. Let's go. We're staying alive. They're E50. Yeah, totally could have destroyed me here. Instead, I get the free kill on this guy. He'll put one shot into me, maybe? Nope. E75 is not looking. So congrats, you killed an AFK. He could have totally rolled me with these other two guys, but they didn't shoot me. I got to hide. Very cool. Welcome everybody in here. Fatness gave 34 shout out. Yeah, I appreciate Fatness, dude. We've been DMing actually today. This is the first time I actually got to really talk to Fatness a whole lot. I've showed up in his stream chats. Fun fact, we used to be clanmates back in the day. We never interacted with each other because at the time, he was pretty much gone from Blitz. And I was on the Pramo competitive team. And so it was interesting, but we were technically clanmates, although we never talked. Because, yeah, we just didn't really match up very much. But it was good to talk to him today. We had a nice conversation, got to know him a little better, and he's a great dude. As nice as he is on the streams, he's just as nice of a guy with me talking to him. So I am a Fatness enjoyer, y'all, and I'm excited to see him do comp. Don't know if he's going to commit to it. He hasn't really said if he's going to commit to it or not. But I was excited for him to do it today, and I'll be watching his stream tomorrow, hopefully. You're in my skirmish game. Oh, nice. Well, that's very cool, man. Good to see you in there. Cool, cool. But yeah, Fatness, great guy. It's unfortunate that he can't stream, but Fishy's going to be taking over for it, so I hope Fishy's able to manage himself there. Alright, thanks for the follow. I'm going to have to mute the alerts again for this stream, just in case. I haven't been getting a crazy flood of followers like I did last stream when everyone was new, but oh, maybe it is coming in now. Thanks for Homie for the follow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep track of this, of course, especially during the games. But, okay. We've played a couple skirmish games. We got a win. Got a loss. That's how it goes. But we're going to go ahead and take a look in the tournaments. We're going to take a look at our teams here that we're going to be seeing today. So, the very first match that we will be watching, upper bracket finals, is Leverage Apex. Those games start in 8 minutes. We're going to take a look at Leverage first because they're on top. Why not? They are the 2-time champion. They are looking for a three-peat here, and winning this set would secure them a spot in grand finals, guaranteed, at least 2nd place. And a good chunk of that change. Led by Lightronics, called by 707. And then, of course, all their other players, Breakable Heaven, Danny, Elmarie, Ranger, Donfow, Darktronics, Kuma, and N13, also known as Nasir. And they're a very strong team. Again, not really any roster changes other than additions of people that have already been in their clan for a while. So they haven't really gone recruiting for this tournament. So that is Team Leverage. We can look at Apex here. This is led by T-Dub with an interesting username that he changed to. He wanted to hear me say it once, and so I'll say it. His username is I Have No Erection. It's a great username. Looks like we've got Deacon, who changed his name back. Xanakin or Flumo. M7, who is from EU, I believe, from Serenity, maybe? We have Pharaoh. We have Reaction, whose name is now No Reaction. We have Group, Fade, Cosmic, and Capsgate. I don't know who the Capsgate is. That was a username change as well. I don't really know. That's probably just Caps Lock. I'm guessing that's what it was. We haven't really seen him play a whole lot, though, I don't think. Maybe he did, and I just haven't noticed it. But those are your teams for today, and let's take a look at the prizing. I can click on details here. So, first place, which we will watch tomorrow, $5,000 split up between the team. You can't really see it because my face is a little bit in the way. Let me see if I can move myself just a little bit here. I will teleport all the way up here. Boo. First place, $5,000 split between the team with 10 people. That's $500 per person. Not too bad. And then all of these are per player. So you get 5.3 mil credits per player, 8k gold, 80k free XP, then all these camos and avatars. Second place gets half of that, so they get 250 per person. And then some credits. Third place gets 1,500, and fourth gets 1,000. So Pramo has all grabbed the bag with $100 a person. Can't complain about that. That's a free $100 for playing a video game. And then third place will get $150 each. That will be determined in our second set that we watch today. And then first and second will both be determined tomorrow. A match with $7,500 split between those two teams. So this is a big bag tournament, and here is our room. Leverage is on the left, and Apex is on the right. I'm going to have to get that set up. Leverage on left, Apex on right. Okay, good to know, good to know. Just want to... I set the names and the icons in advance. I've got a cool little macro that actually I can set the names for me, but I have to manually go into my files and change the names of my files to get the icons correct. I haven't found out a way to automate it yet, unfortunately. Like, not a very good way of doing it, at least, without being unnecessarily complicated, so not going to worry about that. I can do that manually, and I can afford it. But yeah, that is what we are looking at for right now. Let me move my webcam back. You're going to see two of me. Hello. Who's that guy up there? Who's that guy down there? We're just going back to the normal spot. I've got two different things set up there. Skirmish worst mode. I like Skirmish. I think it's fun. I like all the modes, really. It's hard for me to choose a least favorite, but it might be Mad Games. I don't mind Skirmish. Skirmish is like... It's not exciting, I will agree, but I wouldn't say it's like worst in a bad way, because I still like it. I still think it's fun. It's just, yeah, not my favorite. Probably not in my top 3. How many game modes are there now? 6? I don't know. I'd have to see a list of them to determine what I like. Actually, I forgot. No, I don't like boss mode. Boss mode's my least favorite. Okay. We got 30 seconds till we join the training room. And again, y'all, make sure to get your predictions in with channel points here. The prediction's probably ending soon. In the future, I can't really tell. I'm guessing that it's ending. Yeah, it's ending in like 45 seconds, doing the math from counting back. So, y'all get your points in, see who you think is going to win. Right now, a few more people think Leverage, but this vote a lot closer than the previous ones. You've missed too many scrims, so you're benched. Damn, Caps, this is so sad. Well, hope that you watch your team succeed. We can go ahead and join the room. Let's take a look at our maps really quickly that we're going to be seeing. I could have done that earlier, but we will be having first match going to be Winter Malinovka, which I briefly saw. That's a fun map. Nice and symmetrical, nice and open, nice and rotational. Molendyke, the second map, symmetrical, newer map. Oasis, the third map. That one's also symmetrical. And then Dynasty Pearl. So we got 4 symmetrical maps for our first set today. Exciting, exciting. We'll see if we get to all 4 of those maps. Maybe, maybe not. But here we are. We're going to... Actually, I need to swap to a light tank. Just because that's what us spectators do. Fun fact, the spectator does influence a little bit where the tanks spawn. So just a little fun fact for y'all. That is why I am in a light tank. And right away, we're kicking it off. Leverage running a lot more types than we saw them run yesterday. 5 of them potentially, and a 1T100. So they're starting off with just 1T100 to keep things simple. 2 Krons. And Apex with 6 types. We didn't really see them spamming types yesterday, but looks like they are all taking a page out of Joker's book, out of Melon's book, rather, and spamming the types today. That may be what we see. So we'll see how it goes, y'all. I am still happy to see these games either way. I'm sure it's going to be a very competitive set. Both of these teams, of course, making it to winners finals. They have risen above the rest. These are the top 2 teams right now in top 4 performance. And of course, top 4 are the top teams in top 8 performance, which reflects top 32 and the entire NA server as a whole. So right now, these are the only 2 teams which are on the winners side of the tournament. Everyone else is on loser side or eliminated. These 2 teams are elite, and many people are surprised to see Apex in the winners finals. This is a team that was not previously considered to be a top 4 team, just based on looking at it at the surface, because last season we had Leverage, Premo, Joker, all the normal teams, and Ponda was the 4th. Ponda did excellent, and we actually potentially expected Ponda to make top 4 this season as well. That's what many people were saying. But Ponda had an unfortunate experience in top 32, where they were in the same bracket as Pramo. They didn't actually make top 8 until they won the last chance qualifiers, beating teams such as Beta and Meow to make it. And they showed that they deserved to be here. They got, I believe, 6th place. 5th or 6th. I think maybe 5th, actually. Hated Ponda 5th. Unfortunately, not quite top 4, but of course, Apex did a great job themselves, beating Leverage, getting a solid 3rd place. So, Apex did very well for themselves here. They deserve their spot, and I am excited to see how we go today. in our games. Game number 1, about to begin. Oh, looks at the score. I forgot to reset it again there. My bad. Hold on. Why can't I reset it? What's going on? Uh-oh. There we go. Score is reset. Okay. No worries, everybody. We're all good. Teams are on the correct sides. So we are all good to go. Game number 1. I almost said Primo. Leverage Apex. Leverage did used to be in the Primo family clan Purple, but that's beside the point. They split off, and they are not missing anything in that clan. Leverage going hard to the C side here. Apex going directly into B. This is something that I saw on the Russian server. Hard B push from Apex, getting 2 types right into there. Is Leverage going to be able to reset it? They're kind of cornered in already. That is a characteristic of this map. Yes, you can take the C corner, but you don't want to get yourselves cornered in here. And it looks like immediately they're going to try to run themselves out of the corner. Both of the Kronvons falling back, and Darktronics taking 3 shots immediately. Quick base cap from Apex. They grabbed A. Elmarie from Leverage grabbing C, and now some bleeds are going back in. Zanakin, Pharaoh, M7 all taking some hits here. So, some bleeds on either side of the board. Hit points not of a concern for both teams right now. Look at the Yo in the back trying to get those sneaky shots in on Elmarie. He's a little bit, a little cheeky there, and Apex is trying to hold on to map control, but they've got 2 tanks stuck in the B base, 2 more right behind. Not clear how they're going to get out. Looks like Ranger has found Pharaoh and the M7 all the way over here, and he's kind of disconnected from the rest of his team. Leverage looking to make a play on this left side here, and Zanakin may push forward, and he may catch himself in the guns here of N13 and Darktronics, both of them peeking over. They're going to clip out Zanakin very hard here, a bit of an overextension. No erection, trying to cover him as best he can, but Zanakin's falling back. Leverage is going to move in from the side and get the kill that way. And just like that, Apex has lost a tank. M7 fighting against Ranger, but Ranger's just going to run away and go for Pharaoh here, who has bled out a little bit too hard. He's extended. Kronvon picking up the kill there. Great focus fire from Leverage, despite the fact that they're being pushed by a few tanks, not even bothering to pay attention to him right now. And now Apex has abandoned the push. Erection going back for the B base, leaving group to die. They already lost 1 tank in the area. A very failed push here. 707 is alone over in the B base, and Apex is going to put all of their resources on him, but they're going to lose group in the process. M7 is not doing very well in his fight against Ranger. Yo, thank you for the sub. I'm going to have to mute these notifications. But, yeah, not doing too well for Apex this first game. They pushed right into Leverage's trap, even though they knew where both of those Kronvons were, still walking right on into them. 5-on-3 right now. Apex down on the hit points, down on the caps, down on the tanks. Erection falls, no reaction is soon to follow, and M7 still fighting Ranger here. Ranger has just kited this guy the entire game, left Apex a heavy tank down, and this is going to be game number 1 for Leverage here. Great start for them. Really Apex's aggression getting the better of themselves here as they just pushed right into Leverage's defense. That's how Leverage plays every single time. They play defensive. They're a very finesse-based team, but there was no finesse required here. It was literally just set up a defense. Apex got overextensive. They pushed right in. They lost the game for themselves. Leverage, of course, not too upset about it. Great game for them, but an unfortunate occurrence. Yo, Pew Pew, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you, man. Alright, y'all. It's great to have everybody in here. Welcome all y'all new folk to the stream. Ranger 3.7. Nice damage. Despite being the guy fighting that one-on-one, looks like he was kiting while shooting other tanks at the same time, so great skill there from Ranger. Leverage up 1-0. Spawns will swap. I'm a little bit disappointed with Apex that game. They had the advantage and they decided to push in for some reason. Don't really understand why Apex decided to do that. They had the advantage, and yes, they were getting bled out a little bit. Pharaoh, in particular, not in a great spot. But I think them backing off would have been a little bit better, and forcing Leverage to push from their corner area. I think that would have done better for Apex. They had no reason to push. But it is what it is. Game number 2 going to begin soon, and Leverage keeping a Kron, but moving 1 out for another type. So we got 5 types for them. Apex bring in some interesting tanks here. Now have a 140 and a Sheridan. dropping some of their other tanks. I believe they had 2 types there, so they're getting a lot softer. Wonder if they're going to continue the aggression with less types than they had last game. It was an interesting strat from Apex, but I don't think they played it too well to what their strength was in that match. Y'all who are asking about a code, there is going to be another bonus code today, which I should probably enter myself just so I don't get screwed out of it. But I think it's crates again. I don't actually know myself, but that's going to be at the end of the stream. Wargaming told me to do it. This isn't just me holding on to the code to get views. As nice as it is to get views, of course. I love me some views. But Wargaming specifically told me to wait until the end of both sets to release the code. And what that means is y'all are going to have to stay for a little bit longer, but I hope that you don't mind, because we've got some great sets today. Y'all missed an amazing stream yesterday if you decided not to show up, or if you were just too busy, but sets were awesome. Both of them were tiebreakers, and really recommend you go and watch those back if you have the time. But for now, we're going to be watching Game 2 Leverage Apex Wintermal again. This time, Leverage a little bit more spread into Apex, going harder towards the A base, and Pharaoh, who has already extended himself right into the middle of the map, taking a shot from Ranger. They're both going to run away, but Apex, they're convinced on taking the spot here. They've got M7 in a very aggressive opening position here. They've got double Yos protecting him here, and one bleed has been put in back from Apex. They're going to grab A, and Leverage in the meantime rotating all the way over to the C base. Danny, 707, both going to grab it. Ranger as well. They may be able to pick up B, too. I don't think Apex has any answer to the B base right now, especially not with tanks like Elmarie and N13 covering that middle gap where M7 could drive up, but Apex already starting to rotate all the way back around. Pharaoh in his Sheridan, going to be leading the charge, even though he is also pretty low on hit points. Will he get the spot out on anybody from Leverage? Now they're taking a wider approach, which I think is smart. Good play from Leverage doing that. Driving all the way wide, gonna sneak into that bush, make sure nothing is there, playing it extra safe, which is a good thing. They are down on the capture points. This is their potential play to take the cap lead. We'll see how it goes. Yo, Mev, thanks for the bits, man. Holy, y'all are going crazy. Oh my goodness. I really wish that I could read the chat right now. But this game is too exciting. Group and 707 spotting each other. Looks like Leverage is realizing that they do have a little bit of a hold on the A base, in the B base. However, Group does take a bleed. Is that from Danny? That might have been from Danny. Nice shot there, Danny. If so. 707 sitting in that bush. Is he going to see anything? That's Elmarie. No. Still nothing seen. Group might take another peek at it. 707 is looking in that direction, sort of, but he is, of course, the caller. He's also managing everyone else on his team. They're getting prepared for the push. Leverage is very good at those last-minute pushes to take the advantage. It's something that they do quite well, and I'm sure that they are preparing for that. They are a little over 1,000 hit points up, so they are doing quite well for themselves. They put in some good shots onto the Apex team, and Apex does have softer tanks in general. A Sheridan, a 140, 2 Yos. Not nearly as much armor as the types and the Krons that we are seeing from Leverage here. Of course, they do keep the 100. It could be a potential weakness, but right now, Wintermal being such an open map, there's plenty of room for him to run, and it's not like he's getting trapped out at all. M7 taking another shot from Elmarie. A mistake here. Elmarie getting hit again in return, though. Low alpha damage from the Yos, though, means that that is a trade that benefits Leverage. Of course, they're up on the hit points, so they don't mind trading. It's only a 1.5k difference, but that's fine. And Apex making some moves themselves here. It looks like we've got a Ranger forward all the way over here on the C side, and he's potentially getting pushed by I have no erection. He may try to stop the D base. Sorry, the C base. Oh my goodness. Both of the Yos are suffering some substantial bleeds here. 707 putting a shot into Group. So will Elmarie. He takes another shot. And Apex now has M7 completely stuck out in this area. Danny and Lightronics are going to be able to put some shots into him easily. No, he's going to hide behind this building for now. It's just going to be M13. But Apex have completely left support for M7. He's going to be taken down. Instead, focusing their energy in the middle, but Group has taken plenty of bleeds as well. He's left on 200 hit points. M7 does fall. Sorry, Group falls before M7, so Leverage is going to be 2 tanks up. They're about 3,500 hit points up. Just more bleeds that Leverage is hitting. They're not taking that much damage. It's just 707. Everyone else is ganged up on M7. Darktronics and Ranger playing defensively behind, but Apex has run out of tanks here. They've got 3 here, and of course Deacon as well, but Deacon's quite low. Darktronics is probably going to switch targets to him. He's trying to load another shell to do it. No, he's just going to fire it right away. Ranger putting in shots as well. Great focus fire here. Look at how Leverage is ignoring all of these tanks and just going for the kill instead. Good try for Ranger. He does end up dying here. It's not going to matter a whole lot, though. Caps are quite even, but Deacon is going to fall. Actually, N13 bouncing that shot. We've got several low hit point tanks. Xanakin's on 500, Deke falls, Pharaoh's a one-shot, Xanakin's a one-shot. Everyone's going to die here. And Leverage is going to take game number 2 potentially here. N13 picking up that kill. It's a 4-on-3, and I wouldn't count Leverage out of it quite yet, or I wouldn't count Apex quite out of it. They do get another kill, getting another one, but it's 950 capture points. It's a 2-on-2. No Reaction just doesn't have the hit points, and Apex doesn't have the ability to stop the bases. We're just going to put 2 big shots into him. He can't get on the B base in time. Leverage up 2-0. Very strong set on Wintermel for them. They clearly know what they're doing on this map. And Apex just with some, I think, overcommitments there that led them to get bled out quite a bit there. M7 in particularly way overextended, and Apex deciding to just abandon that, tried to push the middle, but they couldn't push the middle too hard because Leverage did have tanks there. And Apex was just a little too scared to push that. So they're now going to be down 2-0. Leverage looking like they might be securing themselves a spot in Grand Final so far, but that's just one map, and we are here to see Molendyke now. The newest map addition to the game, I believe. I believe it's newer than Ghost Factory. Pretty sure it is. And so this could be going either way. This could be Apex's chance at equalizing here. They are going to be running a lot less types this time. In fact, Apex bringing out the T100 and the Sheridan. 3 types and 2 crons as well. All right. 50 seconds until game 3 starts. Apex is going to have to step their game up, or they will be fighting the loser's side. Leverage, or sorry, they're going to be fighting Melon in the loser's side, and Melon is very formidable. Very scary indeed. I don't think Apex has beaten Leverage. Sorry, I don't think Apex has beaten Melon yet. I can't speak today. Apex has beaten Leverage. They beat them 4-1 earlier in top 8 on the very first day. I streamed that one. That was a great set from Apex, but today not looking quite as clean with the execution as they did that day. Things may be starting to fall apart for them. Let's hope not. Molendyke could be their chance to equalize here. I don't really know if I'd want to call this an open or a closed map. It does tend to fight on the open side. You don't really tend to see a whole lot of city brawls here, so we'll see how it goes for them. But game number 3 about to begin. Double Yo just not to play? Yeah, probably not. There's just too many bleeds from those Yos. They got taken out too quickly. Leave the type who's down to die but had no HP for it. Well, yeah, but I mean, they didn't get anything out of leaving him either. Like, they could have at least contested it, and it would have gone better for them maybe that way. But when they left them, they didn't even push in the middle at all for a while. So, like, leaving didn't do anything, didn't accomplish much. Looks like Leverage is actually going to be going hard to the C side. Apex more interested in the middle between B and C. Elmery going to get some spots here. So will Reaction. Putting in a big shot to Ranger right away. He's taking a bleed and going to run away. That's a unfortunate moment there for Ranger, but it is a Ranger moment nonetheless. Apex setting up a Kron in the middle of the map. Ooh, he gets bled again. He's already taken a couple hits here. Did Erection go for a big shot? No, maybe that was... I couldn't tell who put that one into him, but Ranger already a on half hit points. Unfortunate Erection missed that shot. I think that was a blind fire. Can't tell. But rip. Ranger already half hit points. Not looking too good for him. They will grab the C base, though. Zanakin not quite able to get onto the B base themselves, nor does Apex have anybody on A. There is no reaction all the way over there. He's going to have a T-100 and a Type 2 support him. They're not going to find anything in the A area, though, and they're just going to be down on the caps, not by too much. Granted, they're going to step on that base hopefully quickly, but Apex doesn't quite know where everyone is yet for leverage. They do spot the Krons there, but Krons have been expected to be there this whole time, so that is no surprise to them. We do see capture now from the two light tanks. Are we going to see some blind reset attempts? Not quite. M7 does get spotted in his type. No, he's in the middle. I thought he was more close to the base. Okay, so the capture points are indeed within 80. But that really hasn't been anything to worry about this entire set, so I don't know why I keep mentioning it every single time. Probably won't worry about it anymore. Ranger getting a little cheeky with a blind shot. I don't know, that wasn't a blind shot, that's just him being sneaky. Erection, of course, in the middle of the map. There's no way he'd be unspotted. Leverage trapping with a couple light tanks in the city, just in case. Leverage, in case Apex tries to go for some sneaky plays, snagging the C base out from under him. Doesn't look like Apex wants that quite yet. Maybe they will, though. They are starting to rotate back into the town. Pharaoh there with Krons, types galore. But plenty of leverage tanks are in there themselves. Their Kuma, Elmarine Ranger could easily rotate back very quickly. Yep, Eb7 getting right into that base. And how will leverage respond to this? Both their types are there. Looks like they're just going to go for A. Very simple right there. Apex has left it alone, but that's 3 tanks committed. If Apex were to push this, that would be quite the play here. Kuma can definitely get back, though. Looks like if he needs to. No reaction. Is he going to spot anything over there? Looks like there are some tanks spotted, but neither the LTs are. Just everybody else. So Apex does know where basically everyone is. Starting to fall back from the town themselves. Are they just going to try to overtake? We just see a little bit of footsie being played between these two teams, taking the bases on the other sides, then each abandoning their own bases, going to take the enemy team's base. It's just a little goofy, silly plays here. Ooh, blind shot attempt from Ranger. It was pretty close as well. He's going for another. That one's not going to connect. And Apex grabbing their base back. That's so funny to see this little footsie play. And will leverage just get right back into C? Who knows, but this could be the cap advantage now for Apex. Yes, they do have the cap advantage. It's actually going to grow a little bit. No, they don't grab the base, though. They drive off? No, I think Pharaoh might have gotten himself exposed there. No, I think they just drove off. Will be still base advantage for Apex, but it is still close. And now leverage is starting to surround M7 and Erection. It's only a matter of time before they push in, though. Looks like Group is going for some spots here, but is he hulled down? It looks like he is hulled down, just barely. He is only on half hit points, though, and this is potentially pushable. We do have a bounce here, and looks like M13 is going to be taking some hits. Are we seeing Apex go for any plays here? It doesn't look like it. They're falling back. What are they falling back for? Erection taking a hit. Looks like he's just trying to back himself in the middle here, and they're going to try to play for the middle, but Deke is rather exposed on that side of the map. Ranger and Elmer may be able to farm him from the rear. Apex is going to need to make a play on N13 and do it quickly. They need to get their tanks in here. Deke is starting to bleed quite a bit. Elmery looks like he's getting potentially pushed as well. Pharaoh and Reaction both driving in on the side, but both of those tanks here from Leverage are going to be able to hold him off for now. In the meantime, Deke does fall. Capture point lead goes back to Leverage. They may lose N13 here, though. No, he's going to drive away from Zanakin? No, it's going to be Pharaoh picking him off from the side. Very nicely played there. And Ranger trading with the Sheridan, not going too well for him. But Reaction's now going to be pushed out by the Type 71, so some scary plays here. Apex needs to get the quick pick on Kuma. Capture points reach 800. No Reaction does fall. And Pharaoh running away as fast as he can over on the left side of the screen. Only have low hit point tanks for Leverage. They do have a slight advantage in the hit points here. No Erection, not going to be able to grab the base here. Triple Champ Danny goes down. It's a 5-on-4. Not able to see where that one happened. 707 has lots of hit points. He's pushing forward to get the kill on No Erection. He's got plenty of shells to give here. He needs to hit this one, though. The group getting in the way. He's going to be able to shot block for him. And 707, who was previously nearly full hit points, may fall very quickly here. Erection does fall, but it's 920 capture points. 960 now for Apex, but they do not have any bases right now. If they can get the kill on Lightronics, that is going to be enough. Will they be able to pick it off? Lightronics not rolling high enough. M7 trying to protect Group from getting killed. Who's going to get the kill? It's going to be M7! Apex putting themselves on the board. Hit point sharing for Group just in time. Elmarie trying to come around in the rear right at the end there, but it wasn't enough. Apex holding on. They've put themselves right back in it with an extremely close Game 3, nearly decided by the Caps. Well played from Leverage, grabbing both of the bases and forcing Apex's hand in the end game, but it didn't work out for them. I keep messing up these two teams' names, and I apologize for that. It's been really bad so far. Leverage on the left, Apex on the right. It was Apex who was forced to get the kills in the end, but boy, did they make it work. Just barely winning it, you know? If Leverage had stopped the bases 5 points earlier, Apex would only have had 995 after that kill, because it was at 960 perfectly. They gained 40 points on a kill, so unfortunate timing from Leverage wasn't quite enough, but Apex feeling good about themselves here. Maybe they'll use it for momentum here. I like the game of footsie, but it was just really interesting to see the rotations back and forth, and Apex, of course, getting the advantage in the cap through all of that because they always initiated a little bit harder than Leverage did. Their push was a little sketch, I will admit. Deke bled quite a bit. He went down, but Apex was able to gather all of their tanks. They were able to get their lights out of that corner as well. Leverage's lights were all kind of stuck in there for a long time. Apex got one of theirs out, which was good for them. 30 seconds left until this next game starts here. And this is still anybody's set. We're going to swap spawns on Molendyke, but since both teams are on the board, it means we are going to guaranteed see our third map, which I don't remember what it was. Was it Oasis? It might have been Oasis. I think it was Oasis. So we'll see how that goes for them. Team Captain T-Dub is currently offline. This is a little scary. And Donfound not readied up. Maybe this means that I'm having another one of those server issues where it's just not going to start. I'll wait for a little bit, but I think I am having that server connection issue. We're going to go to the BRB screen in a second here. Go to just chatting. I am going to restart my game. This has happened every single day of this top 4 tournament. Sometimes more than once. It happened several times in top 8 as well. That's just how it seems to be going. I've got to restart my game. Read the chat for just a little bit. Let's go Apex. Someone needs to edit 34's face into a crewmate. Yo, I do have an emote for that. So there we go. Okay, let's get to our competitive scene here. Let's get back. We didn't actually miss anything here. Both teams are starting up. That is an emote. Yes, Falconer. It is a thing. Okay. Game 4. Apex looking to tie it back on up. They are going to be keeping the T100 and the Sheridan. 1 Kron and the rest types. Double Krons from, let's see. Yeah, from Leverage, 4 types. So they're just swapping Kron for Sheridan here. It looks like immediate bleeds on 707. So we did get some spots on Leverage. He went to A. And M7 going to get spotted here, actually. Defending. Leverage knows that M7's going to be going for some resets there. Don't know how he got spotted. Look at the sneaky spot from Ranger. He's actually so short. He can kind of get on in there and get the nice reset on Deacon, who looked like he was trying to either grab the base or if he was just crossing and got a bleed that way. Either way, Ranger did take a big hit of his own from that Sheridan. So he's already taken another big Sheridan shot at the beginning of this game as well. And if history repeats itself, may not go too well for him. Deacon has, of course, crossed here. We did kind of catch the very end of that. Is he going to be able to capture the base? I don't know. Will he get spotted for doing this? He's backing right off. Lightronics putting a shot in at I have no erection instead. Deacon potentially could have grabbed that base, but maybe safer for him not to have. Just trying to coordinate with the team. They will, of course, now have to facilitate some sort of push on Leverage, who is setting up defensive positions in their spawn somewhat. Double Crons are both there, and are they shooting anything? Don't know if they see anything right now, if they were just putting in blind shots. Don't know what that was. Maybe they're just going for the tanks in the middle. It's going to be very difficult to get a shot on the hull down Kron. As I say that, he gets shot from the side here. All of those leverage tanks in the A base actually have some lanes on Group, who falls backwards. Good decision there. And he's got the nice little speed boost to get him back into cover quickly. That's just some stupid broken thing that the Kronvon has. Premium consumable moment, but Leverage kind of all grouped together very nicely. They can respond to anything as long as they have resets on B, which Pharaoh is potentially going to attempt to grab. He's in an LT. There's not a chance he gets spotted sitting in there. But will he get blind shot for it? That is the question. There really are only so many places he can sit in that base. And if Leverage could just try to put a blind shot into each of them, he'll be fine. Now they've let Ranger get all the way forward here. Okay, he will sit in the base. And he might actually just be safe enough here if we look down this lane a little bit. Just barely safe enough. And I've lost connection again. Oh no. Oh no. What is going on here? My internet is perfectly fine. I've got to restart. Again. And we're missing part of this game. This is so sad. Go to BRB here. No, we don't need to bother. How does my internet do that again? I have lost zero connection to the frame. This is purely in-game. Purely an in-game issue. Has nothing to do with anything that's going on with my internet. This is literally just a game issue. It looks like we do have capture from Apex, but also looks like Group has taken a shot here, maybe. We've got a little bit of bugs with the way that the hit points are looking for several of the tanks here that have lost hit points. So it's looking a little strange, but right now Apex does have the capture points. They're at 870 and 707's taking a few shots. They're actually down on the hit points and the caps. We're going to be seeing Leverage making an aggressive, intense play here at C, potentially last second. Elmery may sit onto the B base, N13 sitting on C. But this time Apex has foresight to sit on the A base, actually. Very smart. Elmery taking another hit here. They step onto the B base, and it looks like Leverage is going to have a counter push on A to try to keep it from being capped out. No Reaction going to take some shots here, but they're going to focus on Ranger instead. It's not going to matter, though. Apex winning it on the caps. Not a single kill occurring this game at all. Leverage did not do things in time. Didn't grab the bases. Anything. I am sorry, y'all. I am very flustered right now. If you can't tell that my internet has been doing this to me, I'm pretty fucking pissed. I don't know why. I shouldn't even say it's my internet, because it's not my internet. My stream is working fine. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but unfortunately didn't get to catch all of the game. Didn't get to catch things in the middle that happened there. But in the end of the day, we do see that Apex equalizes it. It is 2-2. And again, we're having, looks like T-Dub going offline. I mean, he played last game, but looks like he's going for another reset. I wonder if he's having similar issues to me right now. But I am sorry, y'all. I'm a little flustered, and I will try to keep my cool. But this is just bothering me. It's hard for me to keep track of the stream, and of course, make sure everything's going properly. It's difficult. Looks like Fishy's stream is going just fine also, by the way. He is streaming for Fatness. That is going well for him. They're raking in all the money right now. 40 seconds left until our next game starts here. And we're going to be seeing our third map, which is Oasis Palms. Symmetrical map. And this could go either way. Of course, in pubs, usually people call hills or dumb or something along those lines, but here the town has two bases, A and B. A is, of course, not too difficult to grab, but B can be tricky. You can get in sometimes, but you can't always get out. Sometimes it's hard to even get in, depending, of course, on how the team on the other side of the map plays. So, can be tricky, but Apex is going to be keeping that shared and bringing in a VK90 now. We're going to see our bugged out tank selection. as usually happens after we get one of those glitches. Here we go. 4 types for either team, and double Kron T100 for leverage, Kron Sheridan VK90 for Apex. This may suggest that Apex is going to the town side, but we don't know. We have no idea. Reaction going very quickly towards the C side. Actually looks like that's where Apex is going to go. Leverage sending basically everyone to the A area. Ranger doing the spotting thing that he does. It is what it is. Oof. Alright. Hopefully servers don't fuck up this time. M7 taking an aggressive position in the river here. He's going to try to do the spotting for his team as Apex gets right onto the C base. They may not win on the caps here. Who is double capping? So we've got a double cap here for leverage. Will they overtake Apex? No. Apex actually sits a second tank on the cap themselves just in time. Fair doing that. Good call there. Not sure if they can actually differentiate how fast the bases are going. It's very difficult for me to do that just by watching the bases ticking up to know how many people are in there. But Apex grabbed it first either way, and look at where the Sheridan is located here. They're going to see anything happening. Don't know if he will spot Ranger, but looks like, yeah, Apex is taking a hyper-aggressive position here, and Ranger going to be split from the rest of his team. It'll be a little difficult for him to cross back without getting spotted, but there he is. There is a Ranger. Pharaoh spotting all of Leverage's tanks pretty much here. Everyone's lit except for Elmery and 707. Only takes 1 shot for it. That's a lot of info, and Apex is going to rotate back on in from the right side here. We're going to have a formidable push on the A area. Group is going to be leading that push here. But most of Apex's tanks are going to be actually through the middle here. I think it was just the perspective of how it was going, but look at Pharaoh. He's backed up pretty far. Kronvons are going to take a shot at him. N13 loading his Radical Cali. Darktronics loading his as well, and they're going to put some big shots into Pharaoh, and Ranger actually driving all the way around. Didn't notice that, and that is an overextension from Apex, but they are driving right into the B base to respond. Losing their tank quickly, but they're going to try to go for 707, who is just kiting themselves. Both of the Kronvons from Leverage are reloading their shots, and that could go very poorly for Apex here, who now are split. Looks like they're going to be sending those 2 tanks into those 3, and instead focusing their energy on Lightronics, Danny, and Elmery. So they're going to have a 3-on-3 over here and a 3-on-2 on the left side. Scary plays here. We do see Ranger grabbing the C base. So the extra light tank, where is that? I don't see where it is. It's Reaction just farming from the rear. But things are not going well for Apex. They've lost 3 tanks now. It is a 5-on-6. They're down about 3,000 hit points. And the Sheridan not really doing the work that the Sheridan's supposed to do. You know, it's farming right now. It's not a farming tank. This tank is horrible DPM. If you're to play farming, you play in a T100 or a Leopard or something like that. That's not how you play it. Deacon falls. Reaction does get the kill on Danny, but it's a 2-on-1 here. And Elmery's just going to keep fighting that. Reaction running away, but over on this side of the map, Leverage completely annihilated the 3-on-2. That goes without even showing. I didn't have to show it. 3-on-2, just complete outnumber. Leverage's tanks converging on the Sheridan. The Type 71 not having anywhere to go himself. Reaction running as best he can. He may put in 1 more shot. No, he misses it after getting tracked. He falls immediately. And now it's just Zanakin left. Doesn't even matter. Leverage cap hits 1,000. Will he get picked off in time? No. Leverage up 3-2 now. And Apex just completely overextended there. They thought that they could get around and completely corner Leverage in there, but those double Kronvons, they just responded instantly. And that's quick damage right into Pharaoh, who is completely stuck out. I liked how he tried to back out, but he did not do it in time. He just took too many shots. Ranger, who was already in position to get around him. Easy kill there. Simple game for Leverage. They weren't too worried about that one. They had the advantage, and they held on to it. Now this is do or die for Apex. They've got to win this one, or they're sent to the loser's side. Spawns swap to Oasis. And we'll see if Apex has a different plan in mind here. They didn't do too well in the brawls that game, even though they kept it even towards the end. The fact that you're just down a tank really screws you over. Gave Leverage the ability to grab the C base from Apex just to confirm that capture points would never be an issue for them. And they won it just like that. Here we're going to see the T100 LT kept. Ranger has been running it every single game. Double Crons, and they're bringing in that IS-7 I don't know if we've seen that yet so far. Haven't been paying too much attention. I have no erection leading Apex in 5 types there, bringing an LT and a Yo to boot. So soft heavy there in the Yo. We'll see how it goes for them. 30 seconds left here, and yes, this is do or die for Apex. They've got adrenaline. They've proved that so far they can keep themselves in it. They equalized the set when being down 2-0. But now is when it counts, you know, now that you're down and you're on your last life here, potentially. Well, not your last life, because, you know, you have the loser side still, but fighting against Melon can feel like a death sentence, and that can hurt the mentality. But Leverage, 1 game away from putting themselves back in Grand Finals with a chance to get the 3-peat that was previously held by Joker. Joker, of course, attempting to prevent that from happening. They want to have the 3-peat be the only one in NA history. I'm not sure if there have been any other 3-peats other than Joker. I don't know if Pramo or Rain had ever had one of their own. They went back and forth for a long time. Yes, this is a best of 7. And Apex immediately going more AB. Looks like Leverage doing the same. Ranger pretty much doing exactly what he did before, kind of driving through this little outside of the city area, closer to the seaside, but not doing a whole lot there. He sits in a bush. Reaction doing something similar, and right away we're going to have sparks flying, as both teams have hot contest for B. 707 driven pretty far forward, but even further forward is Zanakin, and Apex is actually just going to go right on in for it. Are they going to get some quick bleeds? Their aggression has been the name of the game so far for them, but they've also overextended into Leverage's solid defenses many times. Leverage is already around back to bleed out M7. And now the Kronvon joins the mix. That's going to be a quick 1200 into no erection and some immediate bleeds from Apex. They're already down by almost 2,000 hit points. Now, yeah, 2,000 hit points. No reaction all the way on the other side of the map. Not able to do anything. However, some counterplay into 707. He's taken a couple hits here as we get right into the mix, but M7 was a quick weakness. I have no erection fell quickly. Oh, that's an Amarek and Elmery, though. I didn't see how many hit points is, but now it is back close within 800 of each other, 400. Now Apex is just taking it here. They're getting a lot closer. It's a 5-on-5 here. No reaction may be able to pick up Ranger over there if he hits his shots right. No, reaction actually missing his shot, and no. So we're going to see Leverage picking up 1 kill of their own. Now they've got a tank on the rear of the Yo. And Darktronics is going to try to join the mix. They're going to be able to pick up group quickly. This very light heavy tank here, not very much armor. He falls immediately. Leverage picking up another kill before losing Ranger. Hit points have gone back in favor of Leverage. Just having that really soft heavy tank was an easy target for Leverage, and they haven't been able to focus out a tank of their own. Pharaoh and Deacon both extremely disconnected from each other. They're trying to get the kill on Darktronics, but Darktronics has plenty of his clip left, and N13 starting to reload his. I don't know if we're going to be able to see them do it. No reaction, staying alive as long as he can, but he's only on 2 hit points. He can't join the fight. We do get the kill on Darktronics, so Leverage is still not won the game yet, but Deacon goes down. It is now a 3-on-2 with a tank at 2 hit points remaining. Lighttronics is just going to leave these guys to continue fighting as no reaction. Oh, Danny bouncing off of no reaction, actually, but it's not going to make a whole lot of a difference here. He's going to be pushed out of his hiding spot. Danny going to probably go for that kill. No, he's not even worried. He's just going to go for Pharaoh, who picks up the kill. Lighttronics aiming at Pharaoh, missing that shot of his own here. No reaction. Going to farm him out a little bit. Will he be able to survive? He needs to hide a little bit into that city there. He doesn't back into the city in time. Puts a shot into Lighttronics, but Danny should be able to pick up the kill here. And now it's just a 2 hit point tank and a dream. Another bounce. Pharaoh still alive. Apex is not out of it quite yet. Capture points are still taking. Lighttronics is chasing reaction as hard as he can here. He's doing his best to kite, but Pharaoh does fall, eventually taking 1 more hit. And it's 2 hit points and a dream for Apex. Is he going to drive off the rock, kill himself? No. Run away the best he can. They do have the base advantage. So there's still a little bit of light left alive here for Apex, but no reaction is left in the corner. He's got nowhere left to run. Lighttronics going to hold him from running away from the right. Danny coming up from the rear. And that is all she wrote here. Come on, Lighttronics, hit the shot. There we go. Leverage defeating Apex 4-2 with a spot in Grand Finals secured. Leverage has guaranteed themselves at least second place and $250 per player. Apex, of course, not happy with that performance, I'm sure, but all of these games here, they're just over-aggressing. They're bleeding out too hard. Leverage is a very defensive team, and this time they utilized it the best that they could there. Those Kronvons putting in some massive work on Apex, and of course they didn't do top damage. That was Danny, the 3-times champ himself, but Apex, they got bled really hard by those Kronvons initially, those 1200 damage clips, and then they just lost all their steam, couldn't continue the push. And so 4-2 win Leverage over Apex, which means, oh, that's the wrong scene. The next set that we will be watching is Apex versus Melon. What am I clicking here? That's the wrong thing to click. Apex Melon, Losers Finals. We are not going to see it here. Maybe we'll see it on the website. Let me go ahead and refresh. We do see it on the website. So here is our bracket right now. We've got Leverage, who defeated Apex 4-2. They are in the grand finals. They have a shot at that 3P. It's still alive. Apex fighting Melon here. One of these teams is going to be eliminated today. We're going to be watching that set in about 30 minutes or so. So I'm going to play a little bit of skirmish until then. Hope that y'all stick around. That code is on its way, y'all. It is a code. I'm actually going to go ahead and snag it and put it in myself really quickly before I forget to do so, and then I just end up without anything here. So, shameless me taking advantage of the fact that I am the streamer here. I get to put in my code, but let's go ahead and see what I get for it. I have submitted it. It is loading. Uh-oh. It is loading. Maybe a little bit of issues here on my side. Nah, we've got it. It has submitted. Probably just a matter of time before we get it. Yes, we got our 3 pieces. And again, you get 3 fan containers. Yesterday I opened them up, got 100k credits, 3 days of premium time. I will go ahead and open these at the end of the stream while you are all redeeming your own codes. But remember, after the second set, we will be giving out a code that'll be on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And that will be how you can get your rewards, and I will open mine to see what we get. So exciting. Leverage win. We want to Leverage Apex Remix in the finals. That'd be awesome to see, but would be a good redemption. But now they've got to play against Melon, which is very, very scary. Looks like got a little bit of news things to take care of. I can't get rid of that. Always forget. Can't get rid of this because I don't have the premium pass. This is so sad. It's okay. We're going to go right into some skirmish, and I'm going to start off with the 4005 because that's what I do. Thanks for the follow, Ronnie Holt. Thank you, everybody, for the follows. And I should catch up at least on the donations that have been given my way. Mav with the 100 bits, Pew with the sub, Tactical with the sub. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. And everyone who's followed, good to have you in here as well. My name is 34. I am a Twitch streamer, as you can probably tell by the fact that you're on Twitch watching me stream. But I stream Blitz pretty much exclusively. Actually, 100% exclusively, really. I've only done one stream ever that wasn't Blitz, so I am a Blitz exclusive streamer, I'd like to say. I do lots of streaming when I can. I have previously been busy with college, but now that I am all done with college, should have more time to do these streams. And when I play, I like to both read chat. I like to be responsive in the chat normally when I can. But I also do some tournament streams in my own time. This is just going to be an instant loss for me. Yeah, I'm triple teamed here. Oh boy. Oh, we got a 4005 on me. I die instantly. But yep, that is what I do. I get destroyed in-game very easily for fun because I'm bad at the game, clearly. I went away from my team, and which is fair enough. I had no support, and they all happened to be right there, but yeah, that's what I do here. I'm a noob. I'm bad at the game. Oh wow, the bets are actually quite even there. Yeah, these are my stats. Am nub player. 4005 didn't work out, but maybe I should stick behind my team better next time. We'll see. Okay, I need a drink. My voice is already starting to go. I got plenty of stream left. Do I have a cat? Scotty, I do not have a cat. I have a dog, and my dog is currently under my desk right now. Do I tune during the stream? I do not platoon with viewers at the moment. Eventually, I was thinking about having something set up for Twitch subscribers, which is, of course, like the $5 subscription or the Prime subscription, not necessarily just following, so it's actual subscribers. But I haven't set that up. Currently not really a thing that I do. I mostly just play with people that I'm comfortable with, but I don't do a whole lot of that as of right now. Eventually, maybe, but now, not quite set up. I'm going to chill right here for now. Their Yeg is in a bad spot, and if my team could take advantage of it, that would be great. Right now he's looking at me, though, so it's going to be tricky for me to do much. There's their Skoda. Don't know where that 907 is. He's likely camping back there, but we don't know. Bot, he says. Okay. Sneak another in. He goes down. Nice. Open the crates. I will do that while y'all are redeeming your own. How about that? Does that sound good? No code yet? That'll be after the sets. Yesterday I did it at 10 o'clock on the dot as instructed by Wargaming. There's the 907. Very sneaky. Yeah, so yesterday was right on the dot, but today Wargaming instructed me to wait till after the sets. So that is what I will do. Skoda's got the single shot, I am noting. The fact that he's running adrenaline is kind of crazy. Don't know what his game plan is here, but it's not going to go well. I'm not exposing myself to their Yag. That would just be stupid. Yag is not even looking at me. I get some good rolls there. And there's their 907 stuck on the rear of the map right there. This guy fired. We just farm out here. Never knew I streamed Blitz. What's up, Coco? Always watch my Roblox streams. Yeah, true. I've done one Minecraft stream for my 1,000 follower special. But yeah, I like to do games where I interact with chat. I like to read chat. I'm responsive. Even though I don't do viewer games right away, I do quick tournaments with friends a decent amount. I do replay reviews on stream as well for channel points, although they are off for today, just because I am doing the tournament stream. But normally I do replay reviews. And of course, commentating tournaments is my favorite thing of being a streamer for sure. Oh, we're getting big timeouts for James. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, Crazy's going hard with them. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, man. Okay, we won the 4005 game. Clearly, I carried my team. Surely, surely. Alright, this time I'm going to play behind my team, and we're going to be smarter about it. Y'all are going hard at the timeouts. How long is he going to be banished for? Let's see. That's exciting. Every single timeout here is 5 minutes. Everyone asking about the code. My goodness. This is also a really bad map for me. I don't know how I'm gonna get any use here. Can we see your dog? I can't pull up my dog, unfortunately. She's too big. She is too big. 3,600 seconds. Goodbye, James. Yeah, unfortunately, she's too big. Damn, I ran my boost. I'm gonna get spotted now, because that type in a good spot. The grill's gonna be able to shoot me if I do anything as well. So I unfortunately wasted my reactive. Or not my reactive, my reticle Cali. Team's going in for caps. So I'm gonna support up here. Yeah, James has been banished for 3,600 seconds. So that's an hour. That's a whole hour. I don't know where their 183 is, and that terrifies me. I'm gonna chill on the cap for now. How about that? Make their team come to me. There's the grill. I love capping. This is so fun. Capping in skirmish is enjoyable gameplay. I can't do anything. I'm at 4005. Can't peek anybody. I'm too fat. They're all together, and they're all hidden, and I have to push through things. There's their grill. Is there 183 just straight up AFK? That'd be a top kick moment. They're not resetting the base. We're gonna win on caps. Let's go. Cap win. Let's go. Let's go. Good game. 183 says, oh, MFG, wow, he wasn't AFK. I love that. That's so good. The cap win in the 4005. They're so scary. 34 to 2K, so you can do another Minecraft stream. Hey, yo. Second Minecraft stream at 2K. We're getting there, y'all. I have gained so many followers over this this stream. Or not this stream, but this tournament like sequence. I've went from 1.5 to 1.6. Absolutely nuts. I appreciate every one of you who joins in. I hope to see this reflected in my streams that aren't just tournaments. I hope to see some of y'all around here for the other things I do. Maybe this is a wake-up call for me to do a little bit more viewer-based games, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, we got about 20 minutes till the games start here, so I've got time for a couple more games before joining the room. This is another horrible map for me. There's literally nowhere for me to hide other than this church. Nothing else is big enough to cover me, which is so sad. Unless I play lame and I fight all the way over here. Let's do that. I could get spotted crossing. That's how fat this thing is, and especially with skirmish, everyone spawns so close to each other. We'll do it. We've got an AFK, yo. Doesn't matter. I'm supporting our type, who is a fantastic player. Drulix, one of the best on the NA server. No legendary? Nah, I don't run legendary. I don't buy legendaries because buying cosmetics is not what I do. He didn't peek again. I used both of my consumables in case that he did peek just for a second shot. This is so sad. Both of them have been wasted without any use, really. He blind shots at me. It misses. I shot their 704 there. Wasn't paying enough attention. I was very much tunneled in. Sneak this in. Filthy. Oh, now I'm spotted. Hi, clip. Easy. Someone's in the base. Are you woke up? Loading? And anyone's yelling at me. Try to not get proxied here. So now bouncing that. Low rolling. It's that one though. He needs to reset the base. Bro, we're gonna... Okay, we did get the reset. Let's go. Yo is very much low. I need my teammates to take a hit here. Okay, he bounced. Used all my consumables here. This guy's gonna run away because he's a big baby. Go for the cola snipe. Oh, we hit it. Didn't roll very well, but hey. Nice. He was James. James is a homie of mine who gets himself timed out. L. Alright, nice game. Stop playing the 4005 just because I hate how unflexible it is. And it just, you know, you have to kind of hide so your fat self. I like playing the low profile tanks. Let's play you. Where are you? 260. This will be a fun one. Can play aggro in it. It's fun. Finally made it. What's up, Snick? Yo! Fallen Angel with 10 gifted subs! Dude, thank you so much, Fallen. It's not gonna sound... Actually, screw it. We'll turn on the sounds for this, while we're not in the games. Thank you for the subs, dude. Y'all get to hear the very cool animations. Fallen, thank you for the subs, dude. You're goated. I appreciate you for that. Everyone who got the subs, Make sure to give your thanks to Fallen Angel, who is a kind soul. Very pog. Appreciate you. Let's go. Okay, spot them out here. I take a shot. What a roll from the Foch. Wait, no, that was just average. I don't know, I thought he had a lower alpha gun than he does. Interesting, but we're aggressive. Listen to all of those subs. Hell yeah. Enjoy. I have an oiler. I'm in a tank. I'm sitting in a literal tank right now. What the fuck are you doing here, mouse? What the actual shit? What kind of spot? Interesting, I guess. I respect it. Give with no hats, thank you. Not for thank you. Enjoy your sub. Tea time. What in the world? You look like you're on an international space station or in a tank. Yes, I'm in a tank. There you go. You got it. Thought I'd peek up there a little bit aggressively. Didn't quite work out. Didn't see anything yet. Cheers. Thank you so much, Fallen. You're goated. Thought I'd go for an HE. Why are the worst tanks to be over here? Why are they all here? It's so strange. My goodness. What an interesting predicament, and then that happens. Unfortunate. Pseudo, thank you for the follow. We have not put any damage yet. My team is not in good positions at all. Having a Vickers resetting the base is kind of insane. And our Yag and Mouse playing forward on that side. It's so strange. There's their 4,000 phone. I wish my team could do something about that individual. Seems like we cannot at the moment. Is that our first shot? That's our first shot of the game. Why? What are these guys doing? Oh man. Probably peek on this guy either. Do I just try to take this position? At this point, screw it. We gotta do something, and it's not fun just sitting around. Bounce one shot. It's okay. We'll probably take one from the Foch too. But it will all be... No, wait, these guys counter me. They can shoot me from there. Foch HE is me. Thank you for the follow, GG. Yeah. Yeah, it does that. Or yeah, because it matters. The game mode. This is so sad. He's not gonna cap out, is he? Oh, 99. Damn it. He's dead too because of the clip. Here's got that one. It's a 4-on-4. But we're all low. Vickers, Mouse, and I not doing too good. 23 is not the best for backing us up. Their IS-4 alone can solo us. Oh boy. Josh is pretty low himself, but... I can't really get out of here, unfortunately. Can I? If I can. They're Foch. Teammate bounces off of them, of course. He's in the base. He's not here. Do I try to back off here? always lose the mouse. I hate how this is such a slow game because I just want to get to another one, to be honest with you. I don't want to play this game anymore, it's just not fun. Everyone's camping. You get a mouse and a yag in the middle for some reason. 23, please. Can't peek there without getting killed. Don't have the gun depression to do it here. Got spotted for that. When is the code? You know the code. Here's the link to the site. Exclamation mark redeem. Good here. IS4 is just full. Straight up full. Hanser, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That was just such a boring game. Thank you for getting me out of there. I'll play one more. I wanted to play to win, of course, but that was such an impossible game to play. We'll get one more. There's caps. Would I recommend the 260? Not really. I think it's fun, but I don't think it's that great. So it depends on what you like. Lots of points on Melon here, huh? Well, this is an unfortunate map for us. This is a very difficult map to play this tank in. For skirmish, because all city, and it's just not good. For a blind shot. That didn't connect. Just gotta hold on for my team. I can't make a play here. I can only punish plays. Get that out of there. I got spotted. Who spotted me? Oh, Ree? No way the girl spotted me like that. That's insane. I guess the Hori could have spotted me, but like how? There's the Hori. What the hell? Then who spotted me? Who? Actually, who? 4005's a one-shot already. Oh, this keeps happening, huh? Oh, really? I want to take a hit for this guy? But I may have to. We lost our bat shot. I'm going to take this hit, unfortunately. This is just unfortunate. Can't make anything happen in this game. And I'm on fire. I want to play another one so bad because these are not fun games. But I can't. I don't have the time. It is what it is. Skirmish can be like that when you play a medium tank or something soft, really. Playing soft doesn't always work out well. I like just being able to farm in these tanks. I don't enjoy playing tier 10 heavies that much, but that's what you gotta play, realistically. It's alright. We'll wait a couple more minutes here for the set to begin. And we can take a look at both of the teams, I suppose, here real quickly. Chart? Yeah, chart. So, again, Leverage in the Grand Finals, they defeated Apex 4-2. Now Apex plays against Melon in the lower finals. Assassin, the captain, we got Chicken Nugget, Yarrow, Steely, DJR, Lakami, Watermelon, Kakati, Melon, and Chinergy. And Apex, we have I have no reaction, aka T-Dub. We got Deacon, Xanakin, M7, Pharaoh, no reaction, Group, Fade, Cosmic, and Capsgate. Thank you for the follow, T-Time. I do have to mute the alerts now, so that was the last one. Now they are muted, and we will have the rest of the stream uninterrupted by these alerts here. Okay. Yeah, looks like I'm watching Fishy stream. He's playing the E100. He's doing a lot better in this game mode when you're fighting in a heavy tank. Maybe I should do that. While y'all are redeeming the code, I'll play like some skirmish in like a heavy, and it'll actually work. Okay, Melon on the left, Apex on the right. Let me get that all set up for you. Let's see. Melon on the left, Apex on the right. There we go. Should be all set. Now we wait a minute for the room to have less than 3 minutes of delay, and we'll join it. Let me make sure that the time is okay. Yeah, time's good on the side of the giveaway. That's okay. And remember, everyone who's asking about the code, as you all have been the entire stream long, literally the whole stream long, y'all have asked the same exact question. But to answer, because of course when you join in, you can't see all the rest of the chat, and that's just how Twitch works. Code will be at the end of this set. After the set ends, we have our grand finals determined. I will send y'all the code, and I'll play a few games while you redeem it. Yeah. Okay, and we've got about 3 minutes left, and we'll go ahead and join the room. Apex and Melon playing against each other. I need to quickly grab a light tank to ready up, and you know exactly which one I'm going to pick. Flicks and that Kennyatsu that I picked up. I got lucky. I was one of the lucky ones who picked up the new tank. Very happy about that. And we are going to go ahead and get set up in our training room overlay. Melon on the left, Apex on the right, and we may see a very type-heavy day here, a very type-heavy set. Melon, of course, have been running several types every single game, at least 5 of them, usually 6, sometimes even 7 types, and that's just how boring this meta has become. We thought that we were going to see some exciting new tanks being used, newly buffed tanks like the Batchat, we do see some use from the Batchat, but like Batchat, TVP, all of these other tanks, 113, 215B. In reality, we've just been seeing types. Everything else is just there to support, really. We don't see many strats relied on anything other than just types. That's just kind of how it's been. Pramo tried to change things up with the Kronvons, but, I mean, how did it work for them? They, unfortunately, lost and in 4th place. Which isn't bad, but for a team of that caliber, you have higher expectations for them. Yeah. Can you dropkick people? Yes, anyone can use the dropkick command, absolutely. Okay. So Apex is going to ready up in a Batchat for our game on Faust here. We had previously seen some intense games between Apex and Leverage on this map, where Apex ran some 113s, had a very aggressive play where they took out the D-cap or C-cap, whichever one it is that was closer to Leverage. They took it out from right under their nose. Alright, we've got some racial slurs being used in the chat. Bino, do better, do better. Mods, do what you want with him. I added the block, you do what you want. Anyway, 30 seconds left. All the types are being used. Also, Robert is over there And so is his Royal Fatness, which is actually fishy. We're all streaming the same games. It was the same for the last set too, but I didn't actually draw any attention to it. But here we are. Game number 1, best of 7 again. So first to 4 wins takes it. Winner moves on to the grand finals, which are tomorrow. Loser is sent home in 3rd place with $150 per player. And let's get it. See how it goes. Melon mostly running the same avatars, and Apex mostly running no avatars. Oh, I forgot to reset the score again, y'all. Oopsie. Little bit of a mistake on my part. Come on, please reset. It's not working. Come on, that's not the score. It's 0-0. There we go. We're all good. Game number 1. Apex Melon. Let's see it. Looks like Melon going for some tanks in the C area. Looks like Assassin probably going for a quick cap. And Steely maybe going for a quick potential B cap. Looks like they see that I have no erection is going into the middle as well. So Steely with a good decision not to get right into that base. But Apex is going to have the slight cap lead, grabbing it right before Assassin takes C. Deke says some to prove. Don't know if we're seeing some lyrics in here or what. Double Kronvron from Melon going to be hanging tight as they put 2 of their own types in the A corner. Apex more centralized in the C and D area. Haven't taken 1 shot so far, but they just put 1 into Kaketi. Nice shot from Group. Going right into the hull down type. That's a difficult shot to hit. Right in the cupola. What an amazing shot there from the Group. Nicely done, dude. Good cupola snipe. And Kaketi resetting his camo. It looks like it is going to be Apex that breaks the tension with a quick cap on the B base. And Melon going to respond by setting their Sheridan right into A. He is there. He's sitting right on the inside so that he does not get reset himself. And there we go. There's Steely grabbing the A base. So we pan to the rest of the map. Apex set up nicely in their own ramps. Melon with a little bit of their own tanks there too. But they've got more of a commitment on the A side with 5 tanks here. Double Kron, Sheridan, and Double Type. They're actually getting some bleeds into I Have No Erection there, who did grab the B base and safely exited. But not without taking a little bit of damage for it. But definitely worth it when you're grabbing a capture point here. And now Apex holding onto the lead. Reaction with good spots on the C and D area. That little sneaky bat chat bush. May run into a little bit of surprise though if Melon does decide to push it. And Sheridan will cross potentially. Does he cross? We're going to see a blind shot go in. Reaction may fire at Assassin. That would be a mistake if he did because Steely is looking right there. Now he's turning around. He is not concerned with pushing that quite yet. Hit points about 1,000 in favor of Melon. That may just be due to tank lineup. I don't really know because both teams have taken about the same amount of damage. Actually, nah. Apex has blood a little bit more, but now Melon is going for a move here. Bring in 2 types right into the D area, and Apex is long gone though. Reaction running away. Pharaoh and Zanakin playing quite passively, but Chinergy actually going to be able to put in a nice shot into Pharaoh. We've extended a little bit too far at Kaketi. Going aggressively on the top of the ramps while Assassin Killer getting the bottom. And Apex has 2 tanks stuck there, but the rest of Apex is dropping in, ready to follow. Group in M7 jumping on down. And we've got Melon with all 4 bases eventually here. They grab A, B, C, and D. And Apex is going for a bleed right in the middle. They're going to try to counter this one. But Group missing 1 shot, hitting the second. And they do have those nice clips from the Yo, but unfortunately, it's going to be it for now. Do we see a little bit of a counter fight over here? Apex and Melon going at it. We've got a 3-on-2 briefly. I Have No Erection, who's quite low, trying to take a little bit of a more passive approach as Watermelon, who is completely set out here, going to be clipped out by Group, and No Reaction should be able to pick up a kill if he gets right on into the fight. But Apex is going to have a little bit of problems on this left side of the map if this continues. Down goes Watermelon, so the tank advantage is for Apex. Hit points are in favor of Melon, though, so they've still got plenty of high hit point tanks. However, Chinergy is the next to fall most likely here. Apex is hit point sharing quite effectively. They've gotten 2 kills. Zanakin and Pharaoh are both likely to fall soon, but Apex has taken A and B back. They're going to grab D as well, going to stop the capture points from taking up way too fast there. But Assassin jumping right on top of Reaction. He has to bail. So it's still 2 bases to 2. C is being stopped now instead of D, and Assassin's actually made himself a little bit of a target here. Deacon, who's got plenty of hit points, is going to put a shot in, leaving him on just 48 hit points. He's going to be able to pick up this kill. Kakati finally getting the pick on Xanakin. No Erection also falling. Capture points back in favor of Melon. Deacon picking up the kill. It's now back to Apex's favor. The hit points are in favor of Apex. The tank is even either way, but they do pick up that kill. 930 points for Melon, who's stopping the B base, and it's actually the Batchat who's caught in the middle of the map. No reaction going to fall as well. 4-on-4 goes into a 4-on-2, and all of the tanks left for Melon are decent hit points, and it's just M7 and Deacon. M7 trying his best to stop the B base from ticking up, but he's going to get killed. Melon with the focus fire. They kept their tanks alive at the end. They're going to take game 1. Definitely a much closer one. What's going on here? I've got DMs. Oh, never mind. That's not relevant to this. Oh, boy. But yeah, game number 1 going to Melon. Sorry, y'all. I got some DMs, and I was a little confused there. But yes, game number 1 for Melon. They take it. Better focus fire in the end. Even though Apex had most of the caps, they had too many low hit point tanks that were just caught out. No reaction, had nowhere to go. Xanakin did do a good job of holding on as long as he could, but eventually Melon did catch up with those kills, and then it all just went south for Apex there. Apex switching it up now, running 2 IS-4s and a 2-on-5B here. So some slightly different tanks here. Melon going to drop their Sheridan and only have heavy tanks this game on Faust. So we do see a mobility advantage here for Apex. If they keep the Batchat, which he's not currently readied up. We swap to our overlay here, oopsie daisy. But 1-0 lead for Melon. Most people did vote Melon, so they are the favorites to win this year, but Apex, of course, they held on for a good amount. You know, it was even hit points at the end until it wasn't. Don't know if Apex bounced a bunch of shots or what, but all of Melon's tanks are relatively together at the end, and Apex's tanks are rather isolated. They weren't able to get a lot of focus after they got their initial kill advantage. Didn't have a whole lot. Okay, 20 seconds left till the game starts, and we are going to see that Batchat from Apex, but we're going to see a Chieftain here? No way we're seeing a Chieftain. Okay, Deke is trolling. He's doing his goofy little thing. People are moving in and out. I don't know what's going on with Apex. They're messing around a little bit too much. They're not going to have 6 players, are they? Oh boy. A little bit of trolling. I'm not sure how much they care about this set, or if they know that they're going to lose to Melon. I don't know. Finally, Melon does have all 7 avatars the same. Deacon got his avatar, of course. SMH. In Game 2 on Faust, which was previously a strong map for Apex against Leverage, even though I think that went 1-1. I don't remember if that went 1-1 or if Apex won both of those, but they had some good execution, but this time they're not taking their chances. They don't think that they're going to have the same thing work twice. So, Melon going right into the D-base. But again, Apex with a little bit of a quicker cap. They're going to put the light tank right on this time to ensure that they get the lead. Realizing that the other team there, Melon, they do not have a light tank of their own. Steely going to the same spot either way, though. Where is Steely? He's in an IS-4 himself. So you've only seen 4 types here for Melon. That's a very low number. And Steely getting right on the base, even though he is spotted. And Deke missing the shot. Not that it matters a whole lot, but we do finally see Assassin getting the D-base. It did take him a little bit of time, but we will see Melon with the cap advantage here. Ooh, no, reset from Deke. Is Apex going to get into the A-base in time? No, they're Batchat. Not quite. He's actually just set up to maybe get some resets himself, and Pharaoh's going right on in to get that reset. He takes a couple of his own shots. Steely's kind of stuck in the middle, but it shouldn't be too difficult for him to get out. In the meantime, I have no erection, taking a good amount of damage from Melon, who has stacked up many of their tanks in the ramp area. Steely not getting reset this time. Ooh, we do see another reset. He gets bled out a little bit again. No reaction, trying to be sneaky in the Batchat. But really, I don't know why Apex is so concerned on getting these resets. They could just grab the A-base. But no, they're just going to try to get a quick kill on Steely. They've sent 3 tanks right into the middle. Pharaoh pushing Assassin Killer back. M7 who's trying to get kills on Steely, but he's just getting bled out himself. All of these low tanks for Apex right away. They've got 3 low hit point tanks, and M7 who missed a shot on Steely, he's just going to fall to Kakati. A very failed attempt at stopping the B base. I mean, yes, they stopped the B base, but it cost them a tank. They're down 3,000 hit points now, and that's not something that you can easily come back from against a team that just brawls. Pharaoh one-shot himself, and very bad insertion there from Apex. They thought that they could get it there. They're playing aggressive. They're sticking to their game plan, but it's not quite working out. Melon's just too good at bleeding. With all of their tanks in the ramp side, they're just hauled down and shooting right through the B side. Apex had some bleeds using their own ramps, but now Melon has taken them over. They're going to drive right through the C base, not even worry about capping it. Zanakin grabbing B, but like, okay, congratulations. You have lost 2 tanks for it, really. Down goes No Erection, down goes Deke. Assassin also falls, so we do have a 4-on-5, but the hit points aren't even close. Melon has more than double. Pharaoh's a one-shot. Zanakin's a one-shot. Both of them are going to fall quickly. Watermelon not even concerned about the B base. They just pick up both of those kills. They're at 600 capture points already. Group on 300, and now it's just Reaction left in the bat chat, who's been doing what he can to farm out, but is it useful for the team? Not quite. One shot miss. There we go. Just hit your last shots and end it here. No, missing the last shot. Come on, Reaction. 1 for 3, brother. Alright. 2-0 lead for Melon here. Everyone who voted Apex to try to make a quick buck kind of shaking in their boots right now. Yikers. And that's not a very good start for them on a map that I previously considered them pretty solid at, but not even close, that one. Got their kill on Steely in the end, but at what cost? That was just too much resources, and they didn't even get anything out of it. Little disappointing so far for Apex, of course. They do hold a spot in my heart, being my clan family, but I mean, Melon's just playing a lot better right now. They are. We're going to be moving to Port Bay right now. This is the second map, and potentially the last if we see a 4-0. If we do see Apex equalize here, then we'll go to our third map, which I haven't checked yet. But Port Bay is a fun one because, again, like a lot of these maps here, they're not played the same in competitive as they are in pubs. In pubs, it's usually the call to go hill. People try to take the corner, fight for the corner, win the game based on those bleeds. But, of course, 2 capture points in Supremacy being in the town now makes it quite difficult for just holding the seaside and winning, because if you're just going to be down a base, it's an instant loss there. So, of course, it's a little trickier than just the simple pub strat of bring all tanks one area and kind of lemming train. Really, the brawls do tend to be a little bit lemming trainy on comp, but you still need to choose them correctly, and of course, paying attention to the cap only complicates things when you have a coordinated team. 20 seconds left until the battle starts here, and again, Melon on their way to a complete sweep to bring it back, although losing early on to Leverage. They may see a rematch here in the grand finals. Apex better stop messing around here if they do actually want to have a shot at that $5,000 first prize. Alright, here, game 3. Melon Apex on Rockfield. Why did I say Rockfield? I'm going crazy, man. On Port Bay. Bro, I need some sleep. I did not sleep very well last night. I was up late. I was hanging out with Apex people in voice chat for a while, going over some of the games, and I'm not going to do that tonight. I need some sleep. Apex going more towards the seaside here. Melon AB. Unfortunately, this is as high as I can fly up, just limitations of the game right now. Sneaky spot from Yarrow here, potential shots across the map if they get good enough spotting. And Melon is very much spread out here. They don't really need to commit right away. There's no need. Do see some spots here, though. Steely peeking right above this hill, noticing lots of Apex tanks and a quick bleed right away into No Reaction, who tried to get the base, but Melon has several of their own tanks in the area. Is Apex going to try to apply some pressure to keep them away? Yara's going to have some bleeds if we do see those tanks still sitting up top. It's a little hard to see right now with all of the interface kind of in the way, all the usernames and stuff, but Yara could potentially get some shots in there if they were to stay. It's a sneaky little spot that you can use on the south spawn, but not being used effectively at the moment, just because Apex is not playing into it right now. It's very niche. No reaction did bleed a little bit, but so did Kakati, so hit points still pretty even right now. And Millen still set up more towards the town side. They've actually removed all of their tanks that were looking at the C area. I don't know if they were trying to get resets or what, but it didn't happen. They bailed. And Apex now rotating it back a little bit. They have some tanks still set up in the corner and everything in case they want to fight here. I'm not sure why, to be honest. There's no way that the fight's going to happen right here. Or maybe they're just waiting for Millen to make a push. Either case, Apex is still going to need enough tanks to fight in the B base, which is in the middle of the town here. And that can be the deciding factor here, as currently Apex has the lead, but it may not last. If Millen puts one tank here on B, Apex would need a lot of resources to stop it with the rest of Millen's tanks in support of it. But they're still holed up here in the C side, potentially getting themselves cornered if something is to happen. Now, what is the move here from Millen? Well, they haven't moved, in fact. You're still in the same exact spot. They're realizing that they don't have to push quite yet. Caps are only at 500. There's still 4.5 minutes left to play here, and there's plenty of time for them to execute. And they have been executing quite well so far. Of course, up 2-0. There's really no flaws that Millen has had so far this set. Hard for me to point anything out here. Apex is kind of just aggressed to the point where it was weak. But interesting play from Apex here, bringing a tank into the A base. And Steely and DJ are going to have something to say about it. Get the spots, and unfortunately Apex not able to get the cap, although he didn't take any damage from it. May take a shot here from DJ. If he sneaks one in, will he? No. But Apex did stop the caps a little bit more, and we do see some bleeds on Assassin and Steely. So it's not all bad, and Assassin's actually quite isolated himself. All the way in the C area. Apex, of course, not really ready to push yet, and Kakati able to support if necessary. MJ and Kakati are in really good spots right now where they can really support either side if necessary. They can go to A, they can go to C, they can even take B if they need to, and Apex looks like they're starting to abandon the C side, and is Assassin going to take this opportunity to step on C? Don't know if he'll have time. I have no erection, who is just attempting to get right onto the B base now. Getting shot on the side from Kakati, and he's going to find himself surrounded here real quick. Steely going to get some sneaky shots in. We do see A base or C base being taken from Assassin. The group is trying to hold on to that as long as he can, but double caps now from Apex. They get into B, but they're going to be consistently reset here. MJ and Kakati both have the ability to do so. Steely as well, so that's 3 tanks there. And in the meantime, Apex not doing too well in this fight over here. Yara's been able to take an aggressive position, and no reaction actually getting picked off quite quickly in his Sheridan, getting completely caught out. I didn't even get to see those bleeds happen on camera. But Apex do finally take the B base, and now it is going to come down to the capture points, and they've actually doubled up on Assassin Killer here. Pharaoh missing his shot, though. Group missing his shot as well. Assassin's going to survive for a long time. They're going to stop the C base. That's all he's going to do is sit on the C base. M7 stopping A in the meantime, but Deke's quite low. No erection finally falls. So that's 2 tanks up now for Millen, who are hit point sharing quite well. Assassin Killer, who's got 2 tanks on him, has still not fallen. Group and Pharaoh need to pick him off. They lose DJR, Assassin Killer, so we do have the tanks closer to being even now, but the hit points in massive favor of Millen. They have the cap lead. They're stopping A, or Apex is stopping A the best they can, but as soon as they lose this tank, it's just going to be over. Apex with way too many resources in the C side, and it did not work out for them. Now they're the only 2 tanks left, and Assassin just held on for as long as he could. And this is going to be a 3-0 lead now for Millen. And we're going to need to see some serious gameplay changes from Apex here if they want to put themselves in top 2. Because that execution was extremely poor. They had the lead a little bit. I like their idea of sneaking into the C base, but he fell back. And then, of course, they tried to take B. They didn't put enough tanks into B. They both got completely bled out, surrounded. They put 2 tanks into the C just to stop Assassin Killer, and they took a whole minute plus to kill him. That's just how types are. But also, look, it's like when I spectated them, they were just missing shots after shots into the ground, not even hitting the tank. How do you do that? Apex, you need to play a lot better here. You are facing elimination. Going from the winners finals looking really pretty going into the day to being 1 game away from out of the tournament in 3rd place. which of course is not a bad showing for Apex, but I'm sure that they want to win. They want to guarantee themselves, and if they just win one set today, they would be in grand finals. But instead, making it quite difficult for themselves now. They're going to have to play this one perfectly. Port Bay is the map currently. I don't even know if we're going to see our next map. I don't even want to reveal what it is because we may not even see it. Melon going back to 5 types, realizing, oh wow, if they couldn't kill 1 type in the seaside, how are they going to be able to kill 5 types in a straight out brawl? And honestly, it's hard to argue with that logic. 5 types, 1 Kronvon, a Sheridan on top, with a little bit of spotting ability. And Apex running a Sheridan and an LT, so they're a little softer. No Reaction is going to have to play this one a lot smarter. He died really quickly. I didn't get to see it happen because there was just so much going on, and the fact that he died very quickly got kind of caught out. All of Melon can shoot across the town. You know, there's plenty of high points in Port Bay that it just allow you to shoot across the town, and so easy pickup there. Yikers. Apex getting baited again and again. Need to see some changes here. Will their over-aggression be their downfall in Game 4 as well? Or will we see some changes? It's very difficult to outplay Melon at their own game with the aggression and the brawls because Melon's resource allocation and their mechanical skill are second to none. Of course, their aggression was their undoing against Leverage, but maybe they've got new ideas for Grand Finals tomorrow if they do make it. And make it is very likely here as they do get very quickly the 3-0 lead here. Apex going hard towards... No, sorry. Only going hard towards the seaside. Apex not quite committed yet. They're going to be sneaking M7 in this spot here. Which I don't really know what a type would do here. Like, yeah, you can get your 400 shot, but your gun isn't even that good. I think they're just trying to keep him for the brawling scenarios, but... not the strength of that tank putting it there. Maybe it's just nice to have a tank there in general, but he's already gone. Apex going to grab the A base, but Melon has already grabbed C. They are in the lead. They can fortify their defenses, and Apex is going to have to aggress into Melon. And as we have seen, Apex's aggression has not been best executed today. As demonstrated first with their set on Leverage, who defended excellently. That is, of course, Leverage's strength, but against Melon either. Not succeeding here. Setting up a little bit of a sneaky defense in their own tower area, but look at all these nice spots here that Melon has. They're able to shoot right across the town if anything gets spotted. And Sheridan, of course, having the high spear engine. Look at M7. M7 is just caught here. I think that Apex is trying to go for a little cheeky trap play, where if they drive forward towards him, he gets caught out. But M7's actually somewhat safe here. He's going to drive right behind this little coal area and get himself even more safe. Takes one shot from MJ, nicely put in there. But he is safe. Nolan, of course, with a strong hold over their C base, and no easy way for Melon to push A right now. Not that they have to. They have the lead by 25 points or so. And what is Apex going to do? Looks like they're going for a push. So Apex has to do, and they're not wasting any time with it. Maybe first going for some proxies? I don't know what group's idea is there. Maybe going high for some spots. Maybe he does light MJ. Maybe that was him. But Apex has got all their tanks in here, and Melon has already got their defense set up. Assassin and Kami on top. MJ, Kakati, DJ, and Yarrow all ready to jump into the mix. And Zanakin does take B. Maybe the goal is just to take B and to suppress fire into resetting B. They've done that, but now I Have No Erection is rather stuck here against all of Melon's tanks. Will they be able to drop right in? Kronvon's about to load a shell, and here comes Melon. I Have No Erection taking 1,500 damage instantly, and he falls very quick to the types and the Krons. Melon getting right back into the B base, and they're going to have a tank lead quickly. Apex stopping C with the Sheridan briefly here, and Pharaoh's going to try to go in for the kill on the Sheridan. However, in the meantime, we see a 4-on-3 in the town here. All of these types from Melon all together in the B base, stopping it from fighting. Excellent focus fire on Zanakin, who is to fall in just a moment here as DGR... No, he bounces his shot, but Yarrow's going to pick it up. Apex bringing their third tank into the fight, but they already lost Zanakin. Pharaoh falls to a double team from Melon. We're now 3,000 hit points up. There are 2 tanks up after finally getting Hakati killed. But Sealy's just fine on his low hit points. He picks up another kill himself. And all of Apex is left in this little base here with no reaction getting kited around with Kami here. But it doesn't even matter. All of Melon's tanks surrounding the group here. And this is it. Melon have fought their way from losing their very first set in top 4 back to the grand finals, which we will be seeing tomorrow at about 9 Eastern. And here we see some salutes. GG's either way. Apex, of course, cannot be disappointed with their performance, making it to top 3, defeating Pramo in a great set. But that's it. Melon has won 4-0. Very nicely done. Good games to Apex. Congrats on 3rd place. Y'all, if you're watching this back, y'all in Apex, I'm proud of you. You've done me proud. I'm very happy with the way that y'all performed, even though we didn't get to see the dubs today. But everyone else in chat, I know exactly what you're here for. I am not going to waste any time with it. Not going to waste any time, so we are going to see our code in 3, 2, 1. Bang! Bottom right-hand corner of your screen. There is your code. Put it in. Exclamation mark redeem for the link to redeem it. Go ahead, put it on in. Enjoy the 3 crates. I'm going to open up mine right now. Let's open our first one. We get... We get... Oh man, 2 days of premium and some free XP certificates. I'm happy about that. I needed a little bit more free XP certificates. You'll see why in a moment. We're going to open our second one. Some more free XP, more premium time, basically the same exact loadout here. And our last crate for the day. Not bad with some good credit boosters and another day premium. So some premium out of this. I'm happy with free premium. I will not complain at all. Free stuff is free stuff. There's no reason to complain about it. But the reason that I was looking for those free XP things, and we're just going to have enough. We're going to get 2 more blues out of the combination, which means we're going to have just enough blues, 10 of them, to make our 10th purple free XP, which combines to make our 3rd legendary certificate for 350,000 free XP. So I've got 3 of those. Already had 2 sitting, have made a 3rd, so I am very happy with how it all turned out in the end. There you guys go. That has been the set. I'm going to let y'all continue to put in the code. I will play a few games here, and we're going to play a nice, solid, heavy tank. E100. Fishy convinced me. We'll go for it. Why not? Why not? And yeah, GG's. An unfortunate set being 4-0, but Melon showing that they're just completely dominant here. 4-2 win over leverage. Sorry. 4-2 win. Blah, blah, blah. Apex got 4-2'd and then 4-0'd. So no tiebreakers today. That's what I was trying to say this whole time. So no Game 7s today. We did see a couple of them yesterday, though, and those games are crazy, so make sure to go check that stream out if you haven't already. Also, if you are new here, drop the follow, join the Discord. I've got a great community, and I stream when I can. A couple times a week, I try to. There you go. Prediction result is in. GG's. Will Melon have to beat Leverage twice to win it all? Actually, that's a great question. I got Mav. Oh, hi. On? 7. Epic. Alright, so we're going to be rating Frost here in a sec. So y'all, if you want free channel points, you should join the raid that I'm going to do with Frost. He's a good friend of mine. He's a VIP in the chat, and he's a great homie of mine. So if y'all would be able to support him, I'm going to do a raid at the end of the stream. I'm going to play a couple games just so y'all can put in the code here. It's still in there, bottom right. There's still plenty of redeems left, but you're going to want to get it fast because they did end very quickly on the EU server. Can't imagine NA will be quite as fast, but still. We're going to go for a quick push on this Vickers. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? That's so funny. I'm a noob. And he's still alive. And now all of their team's here. Oh boy. I can't get the kill. I can't afford to. Peek out in front of everybody. Where is our PTA? PTA is not in the mix. I messed up. That's entirely my fault. Oh man, we're playing rough today, huh? They've got a full health tight. Oh boy. We've already got to fall back. Everyone from our team is here. I can't even pen this guy. They're just rolling us. Dude, every single time, man. We're getting rolled today. Y'all, get the code. Get the code. Everyone who's been begging the entire stream. Nice. Fuck it, we're driving in. Got the kill. Got the kill, indeed. Took some hits from my teammates. Hopefully that's enough for them. Why'd the PTA go back here? That wasn't very smart. Ooh, Frost with the big shot into him, though. That is what we needed. That is indeed what we needed. The bullet snipe? Not quite. Take another hit for my team, but this type is full health still. This is insane. Still full health. Will he 1v4 us? There's no way he 1v4s us, right? I bounced my shot, of course. Every time. I don't think I had the gun oppression there. But please tell me Frost can hit a shot. Oh my goodness. This guy gets up 1 versus... Yes, Frost! Yes! He's goated. What a carry. I did nothing that game. Absolutely nothing. That's not a good map for the E100. Oh man. Oh man, we're playing horrible today, y'all. What the heck? He carried me with 5k. He gets a duck. We'll play another. Come on. Give me a decent map for this thing. Or do I just play the type? Screw it. We play the type. Nothing can go wrong when I'm in the type. It's just not possible. See ya, OG. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm going to keep playing a couple more games. Technical issues. Uh oh, that's probably just because so many people are redeeming the code at the same time. Oh man. I'm getting pings everywhere. Okay, Frost is live. We're going to raid him soon, but play a couple more games here. There we go. He's not a VIP. Pretty sure he was a VIP. Is he not? He's not. I thought he had VIP. I'm retarded. My bad. I thought Frost was a VIP. Maybe we'll have to change that. I thought I saw him in here earlier as a VIP. Dang. My mistake. See, I can do stupid dumb things here. Not get punished for it, because stupid dumb haha tank. Go funny mode. Yeah, pen me. He penned me. I'm impressed. I just wanted to go stupid haha mode on him. Looks like I'm actually gonna have to side scrape and everything. Watch this shot. He's gonna be so mad. I ricocheted! Okay. Please tell me this guy's not to be able to push on my rear for free. Please. Reading makes you feel like a Viking, hell yeah. Where'd that shot go? No idea where this shot went. That aim. Do we play in the middle of the map here? Another miss. Insane. My reticle was on him. What's my team doing? My team's all getting bled out. This PTA kicking my ass. What the hell? Gracias. Yeah, for sure, man. Oh, a little bit of lag there. We've already lost somebody. Team just bleeding out. Please hit, thank you. Ah! I'm stuck under here and it makes it hard for me to see anything. Wish I could do something about this, but I can't. Good. Teammate got a kill. Nice pick there. And their PTA might not come for me. Shit. He is going for me, and where the fuck is my team? Nowhere. That's where. I got outplayed, I suppose. I can't believe I missed so many shots. Everyone's gone already. We're down from 220 to 129. I'll play one more game. How are things going on for me in the type? Oh my goodness. You would think that if I play the brain dead tank, I make it all work, but no. I got the create said it couldn't a second ago. Almost at a mil points. There's no way. The best he could have done today was double his points. Against that last game. I don't know. I'll play one more game, everybody. The code is up. Code is up. Bro, I'm getting stomped today, and this ain't even funny. Jeez. Everyone's being pinged. Everyone's being pinged. Do the code. Do the code. And I'll do an at everyone. No, I'm not going to do another at everyone. I'm not going to be overly obnoxious in my Discord. Now, where's the queue so long here? What the heck? Where is this queue coming from? Is it because I'm in a heavy and everyone's... Yeah, that's right. We got 69 heavy tanks, 4 mediums, 1 light, and 3 TDs. Heavies are just OP. They're just too OP. And then, of course, I get shit on by a fucking tier 9 medium that game. Oh. Okay, come on. That guy got so lucky. Please, Q, give me game. I want to do one more and end stream. Nah, screw it. Do I just end stream? Is there anybody to raid even? Oh wait, I have Frost. We raid Frost. Never mind. We're raiding Frost. Everybody stay. We're raiding Frost. I got a game. Damn it, we're raiding Frost after the game. After the game. Will I please? Also, this is Twitch. I pulled up Twitch. I'm sorry for that being in the background there. It was awkward. There you go. Alright. Already our 121's in a shit spot. I'm just gonna fight against these guys over here. I'm gonna brain dead type. What can go wrong? Apparently I can get penned everywhere, damn. I'm getting penned everywhere. No issues. The brain dead tank is not working, but at least we got that guy to bleed out hard. He has fallen back. Unfortunately, I've also bled out quite hard. He's penning every shot into me. Is he just have the top of me? Or what? But my team needs to make a push. Because he's just gonna YOLO me. Please tell me he doesn't get a shot in. We lost our 1-2-1. Oh boy. I die. Oh, yeah, whatever. Get out of here. Leave. Go raid. Go. Out of here. Show him have some love. I can't do a fucking thing. Realistic. Upright. This is shitting on me right now. I might actually go join Mav's stream. If he is solo right now, maybe I'll play with him and we'll have some more success in Platoon. So, everybody, take care. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy your code. And as always, stay safe and happy tanking.